Hey everyone, welcome to All About Coffee. And today we're going to talk about grinders and we're going to talk about grinding coffee. We're here with Chris.
What's up? We've all started with this, right? I mean,
Yeah, for sure.
I definitely used this back in the day, and everyone just told me just grind it longer to get it more fine and go less time to have it more coarse, you know? And so that's kind of how I started, was with this guy. And then, things progressed from there.
Right.
But I know a lot of people still use this. This is I don't know what you call it, the blade at the bottom. I call it the bottom grinder.
The bottom grinder.
Yeah, I actually think it's a spice grinder. But
I think it can be used as a spice grinder.
yeah. But anyway.
Yeah, it's kind of like evolving, right?
Exactly. Yeah, but coffee itself, if you break it up with a blade at the bottom, you're going to get an uneven grind size. And that actually matters in brewing because you want the water to touch all of the coffee grounds completely, because then you're getting full extraction.
Right.
But when you have different sizes of grind in your coffee, you're getting some that are more extracted, some that are less, and you're creating an uneven flavor profile.
Yeah, and I'll say that I think my second grinder, this was kind of like my first grinder, and then my second grinder was a conical burr grinder, but it was a very cheap model.
Yeah.
And still I got very uneven
Yeah.
grinds. I had some that were grinded exactly the way I wanted, and some that were finer.
Yeah.
And so it was very uneven. And this one though, the Baratza, I find to give pretty even grinds, but you could take a look at it. We could definitely do some testing with it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what we'll be doing today is we'll be doing some testing. Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, we're gonna actually do a pour over with the same coffee using all three grinders.
Okay.
And we'll try to be as consistent as we can with grind size, but knowing that the blenders are different, or the grinders are different. So I call this one the blender, sorry. Knowing that they're different, we're just gonna have to try to get them as close as possible to the same grind size. And we kind of want like a medium grind because we're doing pour over.
I think as we move on from this grinder, we say don't throw it away. Use it as a spice grinder.
Yeah, that's right. Just change the purpose, right?
We could throw it away, but
I know. There was one time my wife wanted to grind some spices, or maybe it was one of my kids, and they were about to use this. And I'm like, no, do not use my Comadante as a spice grinder. Because it produces the opposite effect. All of a sudden, you have all these other flavors now inside that are adulterating your coffee flavor.
Yeah.
So definitely keep things one purpose only.
And this is a burr grinder, yeah?
Yes, this is a burr grinder, and as is this one. This is electric. This is just a hand, manual.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, and then there's flat burr grinders as well. Like most espresso machines espresso grinders will use flat burrs.
Okay. Yeah, that's
depending. This one you could use, actually, it's ESP for espresso as well.
Oh, is it?
But
Have you tried it as an espresso grinder?
Yeah, and it works. You just gotta play with it to dial it in. This is the Comadante. This is the blender. And this is the Baratza.
So again, we got three grinders. This is the Comadante hand grinder. This is our blender spice grinder, and this is the Baratza. Okay?
Okay.
So why don't we just go, why don't we just go right to left? You start us off.
Okay. Mm. Interesting.
It's still pretty hot. Yeah.
Well, just starting off, I could say this one's to me, tastes a little watered down.
Yeah. That makes sense. If it tastes watered down, it means you didn't get enough extraction out of it.
That one has a little more flavor, I think, but I want to, as it cools down.
Hold on. Do I got to try too? Do it. Go ahead and just do one more round while you're moving. All right, I'm gonna try. What do you think? Another thing to consider too is that the coffee is going to be cooling. As the coffee cools, the acidity and body will increase. And so when you're drinking a coffee while it's piping hot, it's actually really hard to discern a whole lot.
Yeah.
So we do need to let it rest a little bit, but it's good to try it hot, medium hot, and then slightly cool. Yeah, I totally see what you're saying. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. Wow. This is a fun experiment. Oh yeah, I definitely have a strong opinion which one's the best. You too? I can definitely tell the difference. If you were gonna go based on extraction, I would put this on the not very good. Lowest extraction is this one.
Yeah.
This one's a medium extraction, and this one is a higher extraction.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Yep.
So for strength, this is the weakest. This is the medium. This is pretty strong.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, given we didn't on the Baratza, we can dial it in.
True.
And
We can make it more fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
We probably
We
could
just
make it
did-
more fine and get it closer to where the Comadante is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Now you could do that as well with the spice grinder, but you just have to keep on pushing it and go a long time.
Yeah.
But again, you're not going to get an even grind.
And I think that's one thing with grinding coffee and with finding what you like, particularly with if you like it more sweeter, you can go finer. If you like it more acidic, you can go coarser. So, and it just depends on your flavor profile, what you like.
Keep on drinking coffee, man. Oh man, that's definitely my favorite cup.
Did it cool off?
Yeah, it tastes really good. That one's my favorite. Actually, I'm getting some of that blueberry that I was looking for too. It's slight, but it's there.
Yeah.
Not getting much of anything from this one though. So if you kind of want like a smooth, not a whole lot, almost like a watered down coffee kind of flavor, yeah, you should go with the spice grinder because it doesn't produce a whole lot of coffee.
Yeah.
Coming through.
Maybe if you're using a cheaper coffee, or maybe if you're on a tighter budget,
Yeah. Why
you
not?
could go with something like that.
Yep.
But there are some other grinders that I would recommend within maybe around the same price range.
Yeah. What are we looking at for a Baratza? What's the price range?
Around
for that?
200.
Around 200.
Yeah.
Comadante, I think 4 or 500.
Yeah, about 330, something like that.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Where are you shopping, man? That's pretty good.
I think when we did the ice pour over, I think I put it on there
Oh, okay.
from Amazon.
From Amazon, 330.
Yeah.
Okay, very good.
Prices
Gone
change.
down.
Yeah.
Okay.
And honestly, if you get the Baratza that doesn't have the ESP setting, I think it might be 150.
150. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
The ESP allows you to do espresso. I'm not a fan of, like, if you're doing espresso and pour overs, to use one grinder.
Yeah.
You're changing the blades, consistently changing the blades.
Yeah.
And what's happening is the blades are going against each other. And so when you have it set at a certain setting, then it's going to give you consistency. But if you're changing it all the time, it may actually, you may not get a consistent grind. So.
Wow, it's interesting. As they cool, these are starting to taste more similar.
Yeah.
Try it again. It's actually interesting.
vegetable pie on the counter. Talk about Christmas dinner. We've got all the food out on the counter.
This is still definitely tasting more weak than the other two.
Pyrex dish. On the stove, shattered.
Yeah, I can say that it's hard for me to tell a lot of difference in this.
Between these two?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. Now, I think initially I did notice a difference, but you can definitely
This
tell.
one definitely tastes, it's kind of like basically taking one of these cups and throwing a lot of water in there.
Yep, exactly. Interesting, huh?
Yeah.
So yeah, I think this is just a great example of how a grinder and your grind size can affect how your coffee tastes. And so
Yeah.
if you go to a cafe and you have your favorite coffee there, and then you end up buying that coffee and bringing it home, but you're using, a spice grinder at home, you may get a different taste than what you're getting at the coffee shop. And so it's important to consider maybe upping your game a little bit with a nicer grinder so that you're getting more of that consistent grind size, which then creates a more consistent brew. So
Yeah, in all honesty, I've done like some research on grinders,
Yeah.
and a lot of aficionados will tell you the grind is more important than your actual machine that you use.
whoa,
So,
interesting.
yeah, having a good grinder is important.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think you have like in the coffee shop here,
Yeah.
you have one that is like maybe $2,000 or so for that particular grinder, or
Yeah.
$2,500
The Malkani. Yeah.
commercial
Yeah.
grinder, and it's pretty fast and it's very quiet.
Yeah.
So you're paying for that efficiency and the consistency and the quietness of the.
It's true.
It's a commercial grinder.
Yeah. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Hey, this was fun, man. Thanks. Great idea to try this today.
Yeah,
Super fun.
for sure.
right.
So thank you for joining us on our another coffee adventure, trying different grinders, and hope you stick around for our next adventure.
Let's do it.
Yeah, come on.